touch of your skin creeping in the background, blowing on the wind. I'll sleep until morning through a crack inside.
Hello. Oh, there we go. I muted. Uh, Hi Mary. And my Streamlabs chat thing is this completely like it didn't pick that up either. And I realize, uh, I realize it's technically it's the chatbot program, and the chatbot doesn't work right now. Hasn't worked for a while because I can't get into my chatbot account because I don't the I don't know what the password is, and the forgot password link doesn't work. Which I think is because the email is the same as my regular Twitch account. So I'm guessing that's why I mean it's signed into my streamer account as well, so I thought the chat should work. And it sometimes does. It's very weird that it only sometimes does, but I'm assuming that's the issue. So I haven't played this game in a while. I do kind of remember where we were, but it's gonna take me a little bit to get back. Yeah, this is Tyranny. This is a isometric party RPG built on the same, I mean, it's by Obsidian, built on the same tech that they made Pillars of Eternity with. But by built faster, smaller budget, smaller team, and a bit more thematically ambitious, I guess. Certainly compared to Pillars 1. Um, let's see here. So we're okay. Let's look at all of our stuff here. Okay. Large staff is the guy here. We're in this like secret city, kind of. I mean, this is like the farm. Yeah, the Bastard's Wound is like a secret city that we found of people who are not, or hiding out from the Overlord, Kairos, who controls the whole world. Yeah, Wagstaff is the guy here. Okay, so Jaspoth. Okay. Uh, okay. I think he's with us, so we should be able to do this right now. We're in the farm. Yes, the fire inside me burned hotter than the fire outside. Bunch of stuff at Lethian's Crossing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we're at 2 out of 5 spires.
On it.
Oh, there we go.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know that we talked to like any of these people. I think we might have literally just got in here. Yeah. gonna. Oops, since I don't have. That's not really what I want though. That's annoying. Okay, what if I do this? Alright, that works, I guess. I'm trying to move my chat so it's more. I don't have to turn so far to see it. Scroll. That's good. Heavy cloth bracers. Okay. Oh, this is my like artifact. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So you're overthrowing Kairos yet? I think we have not started yet. Because I kept every time it gave me an option to declare rebellion, it was like in a really dumb situation. And I was like, no. But these people actually like, because we didn't, my concern was we didn't have or part of my concern was we didn't have like a power base. So here's at least like a town. That's a bit more promising to build on. Alright, let's talk to these people, I guess. Fatebinder. She bows deeply. Welcome to the Wounds Farm, the only source of food within the old walls. Bet you never imagined anything like this down here, did you? Look like you've got questions in need of answers. Questions? They always need answers. This farm feeds this whole community? Near enough. Gwyneth gathers some food, some stuff from topside on occasion, but most people get their food from here. Got a whole host of vegetables. Mushrooms down here turned out to be tastier than anything grown in shit has any right to be. Got pigs too for the occasional feast day. Oh boy. Keep everything orderly and efficient. One slip up, and we're talking months on tight rations at best. These crops can be real particular about the kind of water they like. Give them too much, too little, the wrong kind. Next thing you know, they're limp and brown. Yeah, I think that's kind of the way plants work, but is it normal for plants to be so picky about their water? Oh, yeah. Well, every plant is different, but the water situation down here is real touchy. Jasper's filters work for the topside plants since it's more or less what they're used to. Those stone jugs of his get rid of whatever makes people sick while keeping the nutrients my veggies need. Give my water to the mushrooms, though, and they stop glowing. Then they shrivel up, no good for anything. No idea why. I figure the topside nutrients kill them. Wagstaff water is about as pure as it gets, though, and the mushrooms take it just fine. Interesting. Okay, that's important to know. So Jaspers has the like industrial, because he's the forge guy, so he has like the water purification machine. Whereas Wagstaff's the mage, the wizard. I do run the farm. Maybe the bushy up top. Oh, excuse me. But down here I've developed into quite the farmhand. Yeah, do you still need a helmet as a farmhand? Is that useful to the conducting of your duties? Conduct of your duties? Turn the soil, upload fertilizer, even sing to the plants. Except unlike a child, the farm feeds me. Okay.
On it.
Lunette. Oh, you got like a nun's hood on, but not the rest. Howdy, Feedbinder. To be honest, I didn't expect a courtly type like you to show up in this pisshole. I thought you'd better things to do than checking up on a few wilting greens growing in beast shit. Is the hood just the habit? I wasn't sure if that was also the whole, bottom, the whole thing. What do you do around the farm? Well, you used to have to patrol out in the ruins, keeping the entry free of any unwanted visitors with Hillstar and her crew. About a year ago, though, my damn fool husband didn't pull out in time, and the wound found itself another mouth to feed. Oh. Okay. The headpiece is just a coif. Okay. Well, I didn't know either, so. Of course, the worthless bastard went and got himself torn to pieces fighting Bane, so I'm up here tending crops and letting my sword arm go to waste so the kid doesn't grow up an orphan. Uh. Okay. I was like, wait, why does that mean she has to fight? And it's just so she doesn't get killed. Uh, habit is the term for the whole outfit. Okay, okay. Don't get me wrong, he's a good kid for a babe, but I'm just damn glad he's out of me. Tico's got me on vegetable duty, which suits me just fine. Some pregnancy bullshit or something, but those creepy glowing mushrooms make me want to lose my lunch and dinner. She's been hovering more than usual of late, like she thinks I'm slacking off. Probably not that. I came in, what, 2 years back? With the Free Blade Marauders. Been in the wound ever since. Who are what? What are the Free Blade Marauders? Nothing but the finest of the many fine mercenary groups out of the Free Cities. They're the Free Blades, the House of Broken Regrets, a few others. Aren't the Bronze Brotherhood? The Brotherhood? Those fucking fucks can go fuck themselves. Especially that Rademan. Ratterman, whatever his fucking name is. What a huge cock. Crazy as a beast one raised on bad shit. One of these days he'll lose his head to one of his own people. Mark my fucking words. I don't remember if we've encountered him and if that's already happened. I feel like that might be the guy that I feel like we have definitely encountered him. Smooth blue fur frames this massive beast woman's flat face, her blunt snout wrinkling as she sniffs at you. Her skin, in those spots where you can see it, glistens, almost pearlescent. Her upper lip curls back to expose dagger-sharp teeth. Oh, hi, Dio. Dio was sitting with him, but he's getting up. Hi. I guess I would have put the camera up on the tree, but you can't really get a good view. Rose is asleep in the tree. So stagger sharp teeth. Idea. Human smells of flame mystic power, of singed fur soot and plumed smoke, she snorts, yet looks small and frail like a hairless whelp. I don't know that I have flame mystic power. But what does human disturb ocean's furies, prowling vigil? What do you mean by your prowling vigil? Ocean fury prowls wound farm, hunts Bane with claws and fangs, drives away trespassers, growls and knuckles. I hate the beastmen. Don't put these in your game. Don't do this. I've said it every time that I think I've played this game. Old walls split down center like a lightning forked stump. Bane slips across the gulf. Ocean fury watches always. Yeah, just don't. I mean, yeah, don't do it. You could put anthropomorphic, Yes, exactly. It's like you could put anthropomorphic species into your game as long as you don't make them into, like, yeah, native savages that can't speak properly and, like, are violent and yeah. Yeah, I'm really baffled by people still doing this in, whenever this game came out. Like, within the past couple of years. Uh, like Deadfire, Pillars of Eternity and Deadfire have it a little bit, but it is, it's still, I hate it that it's there, but it's a very not common. You don't run into it very much. Uh, Whereas here it's like a big part of the setting that they're using a lot. Uh, and it feels like in Deadfire specifically, it feels like kind of it feels like they felt like they were obligated to include it in Pillars 1, which is just a shitty. I mean, they shouldn't have felt obligated. They could just not do it. Um, and then in Deadfire, it seems like they definitely like are like we're really not going to engage with this, especially because that whole game is in a colonial context, and I think it on the whole handles its colonial context pretty well, uh, which has nothing to do with the like beast people. In Final Fantasy 14, I feel like it does a thing where it puts a critical lens to the Empire's priming of the beast by savages, not a particularly good lens sometimes. Definitely the whole and yeah. I think Final Fantasy 14 is also it is bad about it, but um, it's I mean Final Fantasy 14 is weird because it is constantly like basically everyone. Yeah, it's interesting because it's like it basically positions all of the quote unquote civilized species as settlers, right? To my recollection, like the beast people are all the natives that have been specifically like pushed out of their original territory. Oh, I'm dropping some frames. Uh, and that's like why the beast people are like summoning primals and shit. Part of it is like, and why they're like hostile. Is because they were attacked first. At least that's my recollection of like the lore of that game. Um, but it's still, yeah, like they're obviously they're still the native savage like stand-in, and they're still like not civil. They're still not civilized. They can still only speak like broken like. It'd be one thing if you saw them. If any of these games you had people. One, if they were like, not like. And there's a lot of things that would be better. But like the language thing bothers me a lot because it's like if you had them showing them, like I mean it's a thing you have to work to do, but if you show them like speaking their own language and that it was fully complex and like, they could just go back and forth with each other and it was a whole thing, and then just when they're trying to speak your language, they kind of sound like this. And it's like, okay, sure. And also if also you have people of the quote unquote civilized races, species, speaking broken of their language back to them, like stuff like that, uh, then you can have stuff like this particular style, but nobody fucking does that. uh, anyway, yeah, how many tribes call the wound home? One and more than one. So they're all one now, but they come from multiple. I'm assuming that's what they mean. One tribe calls Woundkin, hunts prey, all beasts from an answered Woundkin name. All did look to Reeftalon as prime before Reeftalon left the old walls. Yeah. Ocean Suri and Reeftalon are Manta-born. First among tribes, Manta-born hunt sea as swift as sharks, range along coasts from stalwart to seed, rule ocean where human bring no war. West Reavers have fur like rust. Northern lands highest tier, not many days from moon toward sunset, where humans fear tread. West Reavers best hunters in grasslands, good hunters in mountains, poor hunters in sea salt. Stone stalkers, small. Uh, but roam in large packs. Strong mystics know the stone song of earth blood. Good hunters in mountains. Not as good as any other place. Few others stalk with Windkin. Chases clouds and gloom of dawn. Katvana, only few left. Each tribe knows its underground's best. Mounted by the best swimmers. Small stone stalkers climb quickest. Shadow hunters blend with night and stalk with cunning. Okay. Did we not go all the way over here? Seeing you approaching, he straightens up a little taller. Wasn't expecting to see a fate binder down here. Kletos, protector of the farm. He announced it like a title. You may have heard of me. Ah, yes, protector of the farm. First of your name. Nope. Lantry skips through a few pages of notes. Not at all. Well, you need me for something? Despite his armor, you can tell that he flexes his muscles. Eyes roaming him appreciatively, Ebb leans forward. I can think of some uses for him if you're at a loss. My life is service. How do you protect the farm? Is it obvious? I'm a fighter. A bloody good one, too. It's almost a shame you had me for the farm. So far from the Howling Bane. Oh, you want me to ask Tico to resign you? That would be kind of you, but that would, leave me leave the farm underguarded. Maybe if it gets too bad down there, sure, but, the Beastmen seem to have it handled. Claw for claw. Tico has me looking after the mushrooms. She keeps a close eye on everything around here. Bit too close, if you ask me. She's quick to remind me when I cock something up. Used the wrong water on the mushrooms once, and she up and decked me. Obviously, I would have blocked it, or dodged it, if I thought anything like that was coming. Anyway, I had a black eye for weeks. Not doing that again. No how. No way. Tell me about yourself, Kletos. Sunder born and raised. Not much growing up, and sea life wasn't for me, so I took up the blade. Been a warrior ever since. Ran with the House of Broken Regents before we ended up here. The House of Broken Regents? Surprised you haven't heard of us. We're the best bloody mercenary company out of the free cities. Don't let those motherless free blade marauders tell you different. We're the only crew to have bested those stalwart bastards. Not that they'd ever admit it. It's a matter of Sunder pride. The city fought a bloody war for independence. The terms of the treaty give Sunder its independence from Stalwart in return for the public declaration. The Stalwart did not lose. So much as neither side won. That's why I and other children of Sunder circle little the name Unbroken.
Sorry, I can't.
Have Lantry in the party, and we have not found our thing. I don't know where else there is to go here.
Can't do that.
Unless there's multiple screens to the farm, but I don't really think so. I feel like we walked
Sorry,
through.
I can't.
I don't know if there's some specific area we haven't walked through. Like we have. I forgot about this lady. Oh, that's funny. Did we have like anywhere? Okay, that goes to the farm. Insipid moniker. The domicile. I don't know if we went to the domicile or not. Don't remember. Also, okay, let me go. Fast toggle, slow toggle. My god. Every time I played this game, I complained about there not being a fast mode. Then I think last stream, I discovered there was a fast mode from one of these loading screen tooltips. There's no button for it, I don't think. There's just a keyboard shortcut. Oh, this is literally just a single domicile, okay. Because I was like, Pillars has a fast mode, why doesn't this have a fast mode? Pillars has a button for it on the UI, as well as the slow mode. Which I don't know why anyone would ever use that, but yeah, it seems like it really doesn't want you to use it, considering it's fucking numpad plus as the shortcut. And that's the only way to get it as far as I know. I thought there was another oh, there is right here. Okay, but I think I've been in this. I think I've been in these. Actually, is there not like a pause either? Oh, there's this. Okay. Yeah, but there's no. I don't know why there's not. Yeah, it's weird. There's no buttons for fast mode. Oh. Oh. Literally cannot take that. That's why it's blue. Okay. Well, we did not find the thing in the farm. I don't know why. I have Lantry in the party. We're definitely searching, right? Find the Bastard's Wound Farm Chronicle. Search the farm with Lantry present to find it. We did that. Don't know what else to do there. I kind of wish I had a little bit more guidance then, because I don't know why. What else we got over here? Don't need that, don't need that. Okay. This is this, right? But this favor loved me. They really loved me. Apparently the Sages Guild loves me. I don't think I've met any friend from the Sages Guild. Bronze Brotherhood. Yeah. Wait, where is this place? Do I not have any with this place yet? That's interesting. Spell creation, sure. Spire. Oh. Oh, right, I was just not responding to that. That's the thing that Voice and Rat sent us with the... Hey, Mel? Yeah, I've returned. Okay, you don't have anything for me to say. I don't know where it is. Interesting. Now let's go back here. So we need to go to Bendrian's, or not Bendrian's, well, we need to go to, what is the place called? Oh, what's the Shattered Bastion? Oh, okay, that's that place, I remember that. We need to go to Haven? No, we need to go to Lethian's Crossing. I wish I could zoom this map out. I mean, maybe there's also a button for that, but it's not mouse wheel, which is what I would expect it to be. Where the heck is... Okay, it has to be the place over here, right? I just don't actually know. This is Haven, this is not... There was the one place that I couldn't get to because I had to kill some people to get to it and I was trying to avoid killing them. I thought it was this place over here. I'm very confused. Where the hell is... I mean, it must be this place over here. I just don't really... It just is annoying me that it doesn't actually have a thing for Lethian's Crossing, which is what I'm actually looking for. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Come across several dense shrubs liberally dotted with crimson berries. The fruits are plump and ripe, with a thin skin that gives slightly under the pressure of your touch, hinting at the juice within. Let's attempt lore. Recognize the plant as a budding rose, a bush that produces edible berries. These are known aphrodisiac. Okay. They're also mildly toxic to practitioners of magic. Well, we're all practitioners of magic, other than, I guess, Earth. Offer berries to a companion. Budding rose, Fatebinder? Didn't know you felt that way about me. Here, I would have thought you were the type to come right out and ask. Either way, I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline and manage complications right now. That was not what I was going for. Oh, okay, I bottled the juices as poison. Okay. I was just like, you're the only one that can eat them without getting hurt. You're the only non-spellcaster. Do you want some food? I mean, I guess it, it did say it was an aphrodisiac, but... allow me to address you by such a title before it becomes fashionable to do. I pride myself as one who stays ahead of the trends. Oof. Don't do that. That seems bad. When Kairos smites some but allows others to exist, why quiet Kairos smites some but allows others to exist? It's a question we all ponder. The Overlord can certainly appear arbitrary, and if learned anything, that's the point. Kairos is intentionally aloof and distant, both matters of personal security and because if you had to wrangle the most powerful entities Stratus, you would keep them from getting too comfortable. To me, the most obvious answer is that Kairos does exactly what you're doing. She probably approves your actions and is likely working at every opportunity to create a situation wherein you are acting in your own self-interest while satisfying her ambitions as well. You have to consider one important detail. There's nowhere left on Taratus to conquer now that the Tears are in your Warlord's grasp. What would the Great Generals even do in a time of peace? The voice of Narad is barely tolerable when you have need of a spy master. Why keep around such a monster when you no longer have need of such a gruesome weapon? I mean, I think you would need a spy master in a time of, when you have a giant empire with no one left to conquer, more so than you need a big army. You still need a big army too, but, this is why like beat cops were invented, right? To spy on working class people. By the way, that's literally why they were invented. I would argue it is in Kairos' interest that the Tears be a costly invasion that claims the lives of as many of the Archons as possible. Not enough meat on the Tears to keep too many sharks sated for long. Seem to have a very bad idea what the mechanisms of Empire actually are. Yeah. And it's, yeah. This is the problem with most of these, political games. That's what I think, like, I appreciated Deadfire a lot, even though Deadfire is not, well, I wouldn't say Deadfire is unambitious. It's got a lot going on, but it does have fairly, a lot of that game is pretty straightforward. But it's like New Vegas in that it is trying to lay out a situation with that kind of politically, actually thinking about the politics of this situation and the way that those things work, modeled on historical circumstances, and it sticks to that pretty well. Okay, I mean that's fine. Like killing off your rabid dogs, basically, that you've unleashed. Sure. Um, Kairos ordered everyone to take the excited hall or die. The or die must have been an acceptable option, correct? If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say you have the unspoken backing of the Overlord. It's not like Blooded Mark can't find you whenever he wants. Uh, hmm, hmm, hmm. Tell me more about historical materialism. uh, I don't think that's You've known him since before he read the title, where we observe his right to power. Sure. I guess we'll ask her that.
Will do.
Okay, this is no, this is not the place I was thinking of, right? I don't think. Maybe it is, actually. Yeah, it is. Okay, and yeah, here's this guy. Oops. I need to get here. I don't- This is very strange. Yeah, we're trying to figure out where the next attack from Kairos' forces are going to come. Fatebinder of Kairos. I mean, I'm assuming the line does not work, but I guess we can try that too. Okay, so I guess maybe we can just kill that guy. Aw. Okay, guess we're just gonna kill this guy. Because I need to get through here and I don't know what else to do. We have a snake in our midst, yes! The soldier of Kairos has shown their true... Did he just fucking run away without me being able to do anything about it? Jesus Christ. Oh god, I had to actually remember, like, what the hell is going on in this game.
Your days end.
Oh god. Okay, they're all coming to me. That's a problem, possibly. What does she have equipped? I can't tell. Oh, she's got her bow equipped, right? Because I just shot that arrow off. Oh god. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, we have a bunch of shit there.
I'll take care of you.
Right.
Oh, hi, Dio.
More
than that.
As you wish.
God damn it! Stop fearing her. Oh, is she still? She's still afraid. Still can't attack with her.
On it.
There we go. We're good. Oops.
On it.
Hey, so... Shit. God damn it. Uh
Too bad.
I don't like any of this hurling stuff. That all looks bad. Wish I had,
On it. Take that.
Oh, these are still on cooldown, okay. Oh, I got dazed. Ooh. Don't like that.
Will do.
Wait, where's my... No? There you are. Blow 'em up. You don't have any spells. You can do this, though. Nice.
Right.
Where did the named person go? They're not here.
Sorry, I
They
can't.
So both the named characters, well, I guess there are 3 named characters, but the 2 important named characters disappeared.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Well, that's frustrating. Okay. Where the hell is Lethian's Crossing then? It's got to be in here somewhere. This is the way to it, but I don't actually know where it is. I don't appear to have a marker for it.
I got it.
I'm not open for business, friend. I'm not looking for trouble. Vassila and Lithian's Crossing, expecting with the shipment shortly. Wouldn't want to keep her waiting. Shopped and well fed, this one. Look at her stance. She can handle herself. I do like me in Lithian's Crossing. Excuse me? Fine. The road to Stalwart is paved in iron, first size. The farms of Azure are mostly air. I don't remember. I don't know what quest this is. I didn't look it up. Yet their papers aren't aflame. Charming. Sorry about the formalities. Word got back to the voices that I was cutting corners on security. Let's just say it for my tongue in my mouth, my bowels, and my, well, bowels, I guess. You're the fate binder of the mountain spire. Yeah, I'm Malsfora. So what does the voices of Narat want? I'm just gonna glare silently. I'm gonna let Burst do the talking. It's her thing. Right. The man you're interested in called himself Crocus. No idea whether that's what his mother named him. Showed up in the crossing a few months back picking fights looking for rings. Ran off all the garrison and they stomped the pantsuit out the pants gravy out of him. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know what pants gravy is either. I guess that's shit. I quieted him down for a bit. When he started casting around for work again, he boasted of his victory against a band of Furies during the war. Is he still at the crossing? I think a story like that would scare off any potential employers, but Ace has never been the brightest ring on the rope. Who is Issa? Claw Stealer, originally out of the Azure. Runs a circuit. Azure? From the crossing to the brothers and down to the Calm Ridge to the Blade Grave. Hired Crocus and a few others last week, claiming he needed extra protection for his daughter. Can you guys, Okay. Sounds like the game didn't seem audible. I mean, it's just very light background, but... I hired Crocus and a few others last week. Why he brought his daughter across me first place, Overlord only knows. It's not gonna be easy to find a caravan being here in the Blade Grave. Lucky for you, I'm very good at what I do. Usually it goes to Stalwart Boy, the Ocean Spire. But he's cutting east to make time and avoid beasts. Your best bet is to wait for him there at Hunter's Respite. Which plans to a position just south of Haven. I wish that I don't like that I only have, that I don't have the ability to be silent the whole time. Also interesting that her loyalty doesn't change when you know who she is. Seems like it should change to Scarlet Chorus, but... Oh, for the... That's just Fatebinder for we appreciate the information. I'm just trying to let you handle it, Verse. It's your job. I'm just here for support. Can I steal from your thing? Sweet. Thanks. Just trying to let you lead. Okay, so we can go to Sunset Spire. Wait, where's that? Oh, it's all the way back here. Okay. Where the hell is Lethian's Crossing? Why is it not on the map? I swear it used to be on the map when I played this game before. Because it's a town, and it was like, oh, you can't go to the town without stopping here. And then when I stopped here... Okay. Let's go to the Spire. Oh. Oh. Found it. Can I not? I can't access the journal from here. Okay. Forge bound. Yeah. What was the one? Okay, this is the one that's... This is really not that near Lethian's Crossing, but I guess it's in the same, like, province or whatever. Mouth Breather Nepsio. Okay. Sure. Let's go do this first, and then we'll go to Lethian's Crossing since it's a big thing. Oh. Habitable stall screen where you can refill your water skins and wash the sweat from your brow. This is why in Snake Upward dozens of thin yellowish green stems spring forth along the plant's cane. Some of them stiff and upright, others drooping down with like long hairs. Bright orange berries. They appear to be bristleberries. Ah. But are they? Oh, they're unfortunately exceedingly similar appearance to bristlebane, a berry that is tolerant by beasts but in animals, rather toxic to humans. Berries bright orange, fruit. Berries slightly. Leaves are bright green and lobed. Why don't I have lore for this? That's just the old saying you recall about berries. Leaves like hills, safe from chills. Leaves like rain, unending pain. Okay. Why would I rub the berry pits against my skin? Okay, sure. Oh, that's fun. I've been invigorated and refreshed. How exciting.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Oh. We're like, the UI is hiding me. Okay, it just looks like that other village I've been to, but I've not been here before. Oh, hi. Throw down your weapons, mouth breather. Well, probably not. Don't deny that you will answer Graven Ash. His word is law. I'm already familiar with Ash's mercy. He doesn't tolerate the Scarlet Chorus, no matter if we had a decorated career. This one is a fair point. Oh. Get her, boys! Okay. Is he? Oh God, this game does this so much.
Heads up.
It really loves to have
We have company.
characters just like fucking. Oh, did he level up? Also, he's fucking level 11, and these guys are level 9. What the hell? This game is weird, mechanically speaking. Okay, you do that.
I got it. Terrible at this. I'll tear your skull out by your
Dude,
ass.
that looks like a bone flew out from him, which I'm pretty sure is not the case, but.
I'm on it.
This is so funny. Hi, Damon. Village, you set up boxes to loot. It's true. This is really funny to play now that I have fast mode.
On it.
Yeah, I mean he's in the building. Are we not running into the building? Are you waiting for me? Do I have max scrolls? No, okay. I think there was a max scrolls. Also, let's look at our missives. This is the sort of question that can get you killed. Very little is known about the Archons, how the Archons are born. Okay. Longlife told me the Kyers the Archons prefer it that way. The young and talented remains forever in the dark field, and mighty can rule without challenge. Heard Ash gave him his legion that backhanded title. A grimy, illiterate partisan who was winning battles with his countrymen in the Northern Kingdom lost left and right. Ash was always a good leader, but he wasn't born able to mystically reach out and protect his soldiers. The earliest mention of it isn't even until the tail end of the Northern Conquest. If you read the journals, they don't tell stories of the Grue Swarm warded off by Ash's stern looks. Instead, they talk about soldiers fighting their fears and deaths lifted from them by Ash's presence. Careful reading says the ability to actively protect physical harm came years later, as that bond grew, and more importantly, as his legend grew. The legend part is the key detail in my understanding. An Archon's power is something of a self-fulfilling prophecy. The widespread perception of an Archon's power is the very thing that strengthens an Archon's power. So in Ash's case, he had some early inkling of a power, the ability to assuage the burdens of his men, and he took it on a mantle of power and became known all around Tyranus as the next Archon of War. It soon became the ability to bear the physical burdens of his men, not just their fears and doubts. Thus, my advice to you is to act like an Archon. Take power where you can find it. Foster fear, foster love. Never walk through life anonymously. Rather live in the thoughts of your followers and the anxieties of your enemies. Okay, so we are just doing Planescape again. This is actually why I don't like Planescape very much. But, I mean, this is, I guess, less... This isn't as directly as the thing in Planescape that I have a problem with, so... Sure. so Lantry, you got some points here. What are we gonna do? Additional spell slots. Lore. Lore is good. I think we want lore. Spell slots are also good, but I think we want lore. Yeah. Hey Lantry, what do you need here? Oh, can't get you 130. That's what I want. I don't remember specifically in Planescape. Like the basic nature or the one of the fundamental conceits in Planescape is that like as a setting, not Torment specifically, but the settings conceit is that like thought shapes reality, that thinking things can conjure them into existence, and there's a very much an in the setting, like the original setting, which is like from like second edition or whatever, there's a big idea. It's basically like, you gotta just like the person who can think hard enough, who has the strongest like will and the strongest mind, can like exert more influence over the setting.
I got
It
it.
is like, yeah, which is bad. Like that's a bad setting conceit, and it's something that comes up a lot in a lot of things. I mean, a lot of settings, a lot of magical and fantasy stories really love this idea of like, you can think something into existence, and it's very appealing on a kind of, if you, I think at first glance, I think that's why it's such a thing. And I mean, I guess you got to give Planescape credit for like running with it all the way, rather than just kind of using it as a little bit. But like it is idealism incarnate, right? In the philosophical sense, it is bootstrap myth as the fundamental girding of your world. That like you just need to think something hard enough, want something bad enough, and it will
Will do.
come into existence. It's a denial of materialism. I'm assuming from the look at your face, you're not here to help me escape. Turn yourself over to the disfavored and be spared. Okay. The bleed. Oh, there's a mage back there. I don't like that. I don't want a mage. Yes, those sort of premises are only ever used as lenses for the powerful rather than how it reflects on those without. Yeah, exactly. It's yeah. I mean, there's because like obviously, even outside of fantasy settings, I think it's a lot more relevant outside of fantasy settings, where like like it feels like at times like 90% of American cinema, for example, and TV is rooted in that idea, in a in a non-magical metaphysical way. It's just like, it always just is like the storytelling mechanics become conflict. Oh, the protagonist failed, and then they try again, but they try harder, and nothing has changed. Like they don't change the material circumstances of they don't try and figure out how to alter the the conditions against them. They just try harder and it works. Like that's such a pattern of Western storytelling, and it's bad. It's fucking garbage. Like, where do I get that guy? Nope. Okay. that. Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. Okay. I mean, I can't even see what's happening. I gotta... Okay, there we go. You just try harder. Wouldn't be so commonplace. Ebb. Ebb. Okay. Oh, now, yeah, we can get this down. That's fine. Oh, kind of missed that, but that's okay. Oh, I forgot that this exists. Alright, Ebb, what are you gonna do?
Things are remarkable all the time.
Okay, the guy's dead. Oh, I forgot you had that.
You got it.
Oops. Oh, I have ball lightning too. I just totally forgot that I do. Hey, Ebb. Drown this guy, please. It's really unfair. I mean, they're all obviously like, you know, you're killing people. Whoops. Forgot how much I like pausing, cutting off sound effects. No. Give the frickin'. What? Okay. Why is this not in order of most recent? I needed that thing actually. No. That. Oops. What does this do? Ooh, that's pretty good. What are we giving it to you? Oh, that's kind of a creepy mask.
Right. Ah, got it.
Hey, buddy. Thanks for the help. Wow. I don't even get anything more from him. What was that? I guess this one. Okay. Okay. Who all leveled up? Ebb leveled up. Alright, Ebb. What are we gonna do with you? What kind of cool shit you got? Oh. Oh, that's pretty good too. Okay. Suspended. Can only be targeted by range attacks. That's Pretty sweet though. Plus 10 lore. Okay, I guess we'll get this first, but we definitely want that plus 10 lore next time. Hello. Oh yeah, your lore is not great compared to Lantry. So we should go actually look at like your spells. Oh, you got a new spell slot. Can we give you ball lightning then? I don't remember how to like. No one in your party can learn. Oh, because it's 105. This is only 90. Okay. Okay. There we go. No, I wanna. I don't want to update it. Assign. There we go. Okay. Is there anything I can do here? It's 20. It's 10. I can give her that. Yeah, this is all too much. I guess we can give her that. Okay. So his spells can get. I don't know if there's anything to get upgraded. Whoops. Okay. Now. There's no accuracy on this, right? Oh. That's cool. Sure. I don't know if that makes that big a difference, but oh, making prone longer. That's pretty decent. Stunned, yeah, longer. Oh, he can't quite get it. He's one short. Have you made a spell yet just because it looks cool? Probably? I mean, define looks cool. I don't know what they, visually what they look like when I cast them until I actually do it. So I have, put a thing in and been like, oh, that's a cool combo because like these two determine what the actual spell is. So I tried them out and then go, oh, ooh, what is this thing? Plus 35. Okay. Sure. Oh, because the sigil looks cool. No, I don't really pay attention to that. Alright. Why is she like at this green thing? I don't know what that means. Let's go to Lethian's Crossing. Good job getting versus Lord at 69. Yeah. Wait. Oh, I have to be in scouting mode to detect hidden containers? Really?
Yes.
She's got you there.
Let's try not to stand out, shall we?
Oh, hi guys. Well, I'm glad I went into scheme mode there.
That wasn't so hard.
And look, I haven't played it for a while. I forgot. So why did that go into here? I need that. A rooting affliction to a force or atrophy spell. Why did I just get an update? Just assume they never told you. I mean, I found lots of hidden things in this game. I guess I just didn't think about that it was only while, the rooted affliction of force and atrophy. So what are force and atrophy spells? Force is like this. And atrophy, I don't know that I have atrophy. Okay, so like this one. Wait. No, not that one. Oh, he doesn't have it. She does. What is rooted? Cannot move. Okay. I mean, that's not super useful, I guess. That's why I couldn't find the hidden thing in the farm, because I wasn't sneaking. Oh my. This whole thing is open, huh? And there's lots of people that want to kill me. That's interesting. Yes.
Sorry, I can't.
I don't think there's anywhere around these guys. Really? Can't hit both those?
Count on it.
By your command.
Wrong weapon. I got it. Quiet down.
How did I get on my missive? It's a poorly kept secret. Blood and Mark's job is more about killing threats before they become a problem. Official executions are really the minority of his duties. Long use Blood and Mark as a preventive measure. He can move out the world rather freely. He can do it all with the most absurd powers. He's a perfect predator. I'm sure a few in the Tears have ever actually wondered why there have been seemingly so few Archons born this far west. I'm sure perks with the potential to be Archons have occurred in the Tears time and time again. They're usually cut down by Mark. Has his eye on you in order to use his own judgment as to when to strike. I strongly encourage you not to try to appeal to him with overt loyalty. He has no stomach for sycophants. He really believes thinks every human being is a selfish, twisted knave. There are those who are lying about it and those who accept what they are. No third type exists. Okay. No more questions to ask.
Right.
I got a sturdy metal pole. How lovely. Hey guys. It's okay, we're not here to kill you. Can I actually talk to anyone? I'm assuming this is a bad idea, but you know. Oh yeah, I cannot actually click on them. Okay.
Not a problem.
Oh, am I silenced? Jesus. I've been silenced. That's very rude.
As you go. As you command.
never occurred to me there would be other fate binders. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of fate binders. We've met them, some of them in the Junon's capital. The fate binder is just basically
Will do.
Stepping lightly.
cop slash judge, sort of independent tribunal sort of person.
Interesting.
They all work for Tunon. What is that? Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's up there. Okay, so the last guys are on the other side of this bridge. Why are you, oh, you're wounded. Why are you wounded? I mean, we have the athletics, it's fine. We don't need to use our pole. Just remember coming up, so I assume it's a specific position reserved for protagonists. Yeah, we, when we went to Tunon's court, there's a group of them there. We're the only one in this, like, region. And we're important, more important than the other ones. But yeah, the actual title is basically just like a job. It's important. It's like, you know, they're definitely notable people, even the other ones. But they're not that rare, I guess. Yeah, naturally, yes. We are the protagonists. I just like snuck down here and was like, bye. Guess that wouldn't really work. I have a bunch of quests here.
Got it.
Okay. I don't have anyone that uses shields, so that's not very useful.
I'll take a look. How hard could it be?
How hard could it be? Alright, where are those guys? They're up here? There they are. Ring Dropper Karatha. Okay. Oh, come on. Just gonna have to move a little bit, but that should be okay.
Not a problem, boss.
Did I get silenced again? I was trying specifically not to get silenced. I did get silenced again. Fuck off.
I'll take care of it. Consider it done.
Oh, there's another guy here. Whoops. I thought that was it. Please drown him.
I'll take care of
Oh, you're comfortably in your one warrior and all mages party mode. I'm actually not even at that point, because the one warrior I have is an archer. I mean, I was using the one warrior all mages, and then I swapped him out for burst because I had a side quest for her to do. Which has made it a little bit tougher because I don't have a tank. But mostly it's fine. Life returns to normal now that I've murdered their guards. But yeah, I mean, it's, the all mages thing is even, like, more in this game because the cooldowns are so long that you generally don't get off multiple instances of the same spell in one fight or same ability. Because the cooldowns are all like 30 seconds plus. And so the more spell slots you have, it's just like the more abilities you gotta use in a fight. I mean, at this point I've gotten enough to where like I don't actually use all my spell slots or all my spells in a fight generally. But early on especially it was like, oh, I new spell slots was just like, just made my fighting much better. Hey. Good day, my fine friend! Could I interest you in all manner of provisions? What the fuck? God, this game's so weird. I don't recognize it. One of the other merchants might. I know we'll find something you need. Vile tongue. Poisonous. He just sells weapons. Melee weapons at that.
Yes.
Okay, hey guys. Oh, Basila, yeah. She sells potions. Ooh, one of these though. Oh, I already have those. Suppose you save a lot on weapons and armor this way. I mean, I don't know that I really bought much of anything in this game. Like a lot of RPGs, it's more loot, what you loot stuff that's better. But yes, that's. I mean, the usual reasoning behind it is that in a game where it's timing or turn based, I mean, well, any game. I don't know if there's any game where this isn't. I guess the only instance where it's true is where it's not an actual like 2D or 3D battlefield. If it's like an old Final Fantasy game or something where everybody can attack, then it doesn't matter that much. But time you spend moving is time you spend not attacking, so the more ranged attackers you have is better, unless unless there's specific enough specific advantages to melee to. And I generally prefer the ranged attackers anyway. A lot of times I have my main character be a tank, but not in this game. What can I get for you today? Blah blah blah. Nope. What is that? Is that a bow? Fires multiple projectiles. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, it's obscenely expensive. Why can I not do a comparison? Oh, there we go. I can't do a comparison. Oh, it's a lot less DPS actually, and lower range. But it does do the multiple projectiles. I mean, I do have. I guess I shouldn't really be comparing it to mine because mine is like an artifact bow. I don't know that I've ever done this actually. Fired the chromatic arrow. I kind of forget that it exists. I don't know. It blinds people. It's probably good. Greetings and salutations, and welcome to Lethian's Crossing, home of the best merchant in the entirety of the tiers. That would be me. And you are the Fatebinder, who just murdered all our guards. I would recognize you anywhere with a list of deeds as long as yours. I'd be surprised if there's anyone left in the tiers who didn't. You ended the Edict of Storms at Sentinel Stand Keep, didn't you? Now that's a tale people will be telling for years to come. I've been a merchant for more years than I care to think about, and in all that time, I have never heard people tell stories about someone like they do about you. I feel like that's probably blasphemous. They tell stories about Kairos? Harshind? I have no idea how to say this. Bronze, at your service. What can I do for you? Can you tell me anything about this seal? Let's take a look, shall we? Where did you get that? That's probably part of it. People referring to you as the Fatebinder. Yeah. It's one of those things where, like all these RPGs that let you choose your name, so they have to decide on a title for you to use that everyone, like the Vault Dweller, the Courier, the champion, or no, the hero of Kvatch, right? Who becomes like the champion of Bruma or something. What are you in Skyrim? I don't remember what you're called in Skyrim. Morrowind probably handled that best since it's an actual, like you are an actual thing, the Nerevarine. It came from a merchant caravan that was ransacked. I also don't remember what this quest is about, what this is. So far off the normal trading routes. But why there? Why then? Why now? Tell me about the merchants. Of course, the sigil belongs to the Hand Over Quill Merchant Company. What's the Hand Over Quill Merchant Company? They were once a powerful trade organization that, well, let's just say you didn't want to get between them and a contract. But with two new laws in the Bastard City, the Quill slunk into the shadows of Kairos' authority, trying to keep a lower profile. If you're involved with any of their dealings, stay far away. So it sounds like I need to investigate them in my capacity as a horrible cop to this empire. Shipment of iron and weapons went missing. Suspicious, I agree, but war always has its little problems. He strokes the shadow of a beard growth under his chin. It doesn't add up. Now, if we can return to the subject of my wares, the weapons are meant for the disfavored, and the Vendrian Guard suddenly had iron weapons. The Vendrian Guard. Huh, well, that changes things, I suppose. What does Hand Over Quill have to do with the Vendrian Guard? Oh god, why do I keep like dropping lots of frames whenever I've been streaming recently? Like 10% consistently. I don't know what the issue is. Like it's not an issue with my connection. It's Twitch just I mean Twitch has been having a lot of issues lately for, obvious reasons. Gears Tactics is something odd with that. You can give all your soldiers nicknames, call signs like an XCOM, but you have to choose from a specific list of names. So your immediate thought is, oh, that must be because the recorded voice lines people use those names. But no, that was my immediate thought. Oh, huh, that's weird. Tell me more about your hobby of suppressing the working class. Well, first things first. This will come at a price. If something unfortunate took place and my connection were traced back to me, the consequences would be costly. I'm shocked to find an honest merchant like yourself engaging in illicit trade. Illicit? What do you mean? Oh, that bottle. Essence of mason berries? A deadly poison? I do admit I don't. This part I don't feel bad about. What bottle? Putting. There's no. Oh, of course there's a bottle. And after you tell the authorities that I must have stashed and destroyed it, then it's your word against mine. Am I correct? Occupational hazard. Should be used to this by now. I'm not even stealing anything from you. I'm just asking for information. If you breed a worse than the sandy one, I'll denounce you for the liar you are. But I received instructions from Fifth Eye to use hand over quill to deliver iron weapons to Bendrian's Well Citadel. I don't question my orders, I just follow through. I don't know anything else, and that's the truth. Oh, so he's one of them. Interesting. What is this? It's a two-handed axe? Staff of Enigma. Ooh, that's cool. Grounding garbs. I assume that's just, yeah. Ooh, plus 10 subterfuge. Manteau of mirrors. Oh, wow. That's pretty sexy. Okay, that is like all my gold or whatever. This isn't, it's bronze, sorry. Ring counter skill. Oh yeah, let's see what we got here. Oh wow, I don't have the sigil of fire. Not sigil of bleeding either. I should probably get the sigil of fire. Seems good. It's a lot of but also I do have a lot of shit that I could sell if I wanted to. Can I yeah. Sure. Okay. I should probably buy this too then. What is my, like, oh, what is showing up in here that I'm getting, I guess that was just from the other one, from whatever quest it was. Alright, let's look at fire. By the Sun Queen. What do we got for fire? Searing Palm. Least into a foe. This is very short range. obviously. Fireball. I mean, Fireball sounds good. I like Fireball. Bleeding. Okay. Interesting. Multiple projectiles. Multiple projectiles seems good. I would guess. Okay, what am I gonna replace this with here? Yeah, something like that maybe. Versus lore leveled up, I'm sorry. I can't control it. It's not yes. Okay. Sigil of Flashfire. This is a cone. I don't really care about that. Twisting Flame. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Probably just this. Oh, that's 15. Never mind. Do I need the healing? I should probably keep healing. Probably this. Mhm. Yeah, now he needs those extra slots. The Twisting Flame Sigil, it is good. This gives stunned. Do I want to just replace Rhyme Spike with it? Feels weird, but I think that might actually be the... Whoops, what did I do? Okay. How do I get up here? Do I gotta go all the way around? It's not a way... Oh, there it is. It's right here. It's like a spiky, angry spiky manta ray. Yeah. It is. Oh yeah, so someone could get that. I don't know that anyone... Yeah, okay, you can wear it. Oh, are there 2 accessory slots? Oh, there are, but everyone already has them. Who? I thought somebody didn't have... Oh no, everyone does. Okay.
I got it.
Food. Oh, what's up here? Oh, going all the way around. Okay, we don't need to do that right now. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's talk to Melita. I think we have a quest with... Okay, I'm gonna look first. Talk to her! Wagstaff mentioned. May know where Foibe currently resides. Okay. And Foibe we're supposed to kill. Come on, Twitch. What's the issue? Slender woman picks through produce in a carried sack. Her hands appear focused on finding a particular piece of fruit, but her eyes are intent on the other shoppers in the marketplace below. A man passes by her, accidentally dropping a pouch as she goes. She bends down to retrieve it and hands it back to him. Careful, you almost lost this. He takes the pouch with a blushing smile and promptly walks away, clutching the pouch close to his side. Did we just see a handoff? Greetings, how may I be of service? I almost didn't see Palma's rings in the pouch. Almost. I didn't realize I had an audience. Must be a sign I'm slowing down after all these years. Don't worry, nothing underhanded. Just trying to repay a debt on the quiet. Certainly someone such as yourself understands the need for discretion. Melita, I presume. You must be the peddler my friend mentioned. Yeah. That's me, but while I'm in town, Xantha will suffice. My line of work discretion is lesson number 1. That seems someone else failed their discretion, else you wouldn't be here. Is there something I can do for you? Wagstaff sent me to find you. Did he now? I suppose you need a reminder in our code of confidentiality. If I may ask, how and when did you run into Wagstaff? You grabbed about confidentiality and then ask where he is? Come on. Can't fault me for trying. I need to find Phoebe. Well, the fact that I know her, that's free. Current information costs extra, and information on friends costs extra. So this isn't the kind of question I'm comfortable answering. Okay, so maybe we can get to favor 3. We'll come back. We're at favor 1 already, so it's not like out of the question. Yeah, we're almost at 2. Old water. What the hell is old water? Hey, buddy. Okay, they sealed the old walls. Seals of power. Hi, Fiona. Well, let me scroll up. Okay, there we go. You might be addicted to Monster Train. It'd be hard to tell if the first 3 of us froze or not during conversations. Sorry about the... I do not know what to do about it. I'm pretty sure it's a Twitch issue and not my connection issue. I think I just don't... You know, I'm not a partner. Twitch does not guarantee me a great connection. I don't remember what Twitch server I'm connected to. Okay. See? I spotted this without being in stealth mode. So I don't need to be in stealth mode to spot things. So the tooltip lied.
See that?
I was correct. But then I don't know why I didn't find the thing in the farm. So maybe I still need to go back and try sneak mode. What do you sell? You're the armor merchant. Juggler's gloves. Oh, ranged accuracy. That's tempting. I like ranged accuracy. Merchant's hat. let's get this thing. Maybe you need a sounding mode only for the super secret crates. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Um,
Right.
so what are all these like? Are these just like houses? Oh, oh, Siren Sanctuary, huh? Forge.
Can't do that.
You know what you all should do instead of playing uh, PSO2? Alright, let's do this. Yeah, play the MMO that I want to play. I know you do. Oh, it's just another merchant. Wait, what is this merchant? Forge bound. I need a group. Ooh, sigil of fire, sigil of volcanic. Material force spell to grant burning strikes that damage targets in a line. That sounds cool. Let's buy that. So it said on force spells like this. No. What is it? Where is it? I'm confused. Yeah, I mean that's also I just wanted to do craft. So the problem I had last time was I got to 50 in my crafting classes, and then it was like, okay, to get to the next crafting stuff, I have to actually get into Heaven's Word, and I have to do all of the quests. It's just like I just want to be able to access all the stuff. I don't care about the stuff. Where does this thing go? I'm confused. What it said force. Maybe I just can't use it on this one. No. I really thought it said force. Is there a list of my sigils again? Let me see. Because I don't know what I. Is there a list of sigils somewhere that I know? Hmm. Did you make it through the 2.0 storyline? I finished the main thing. Okay, so I a while ago I actually did play a little bit again, and I did actually make it into Heaven's Word, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready to do crafting, and then I found out it's not enough to start the quick expansion. You have to still do a ton more quests to actually unlock all the areas, and all the areas are designed such that getting around them on foot sucks because they introduced flying, and you have to do a ton more quests to unlock flying in all the areas, and it was just like, fuck you, I just want to collect materials and craft. And I could push through it until I hit dungeons, and every time I hit a dungeon, I would have to stop for a while because I just like I don't want to do. I feel bad doing dungeons when I don't know them. With randos. Uh, you should do the main story stuff, but you're gonna hit the same thing after Heaven's Word. Well, I know. I know. I gotta just. I'm always gonna have to do the story stuff. I know. It's what's frustrating. Well, Fiona, I'm playing a white mage. So I mean that's all I was doing,
See
but
that?
you had
We
to
should
know
take
the
a
dungeon
closer look.
mechanics for
Sorry,
the
I
higher
can't.
level dungeons. Because there's all these like fucking like one-hit kills and it's complex mechanics for bosses and stuff. So
Sorry, I
you
can't.
have to know about them in advance, or or
Can't do that.
you cause a wipe, and then everyone's like, you know.
Can't do that.
I mean, I would just go read about them on the wiki ahead of time, but that's still not the same as like actually knowing it. So are these just like houses? These are just like houses. Okay, we can go in some of these houses, I guess.
On it.
Hi. Oh my god. You guys have some loot that I'm stealing. Didn't read a single and heal them when they got low on HP, but all those fucking the dungeons just have all this. Those bosses have shit where like you just die. I mean, I've definitely died to them, Barry. I don't know what, like. I think, I mean, most of the time, I mean, the other people know what they are doing, so, like, it doesn't happen that often.
I'll take a look. How hard could it be?
Hello, Phaedra, and your beautiful wife, Daya. Hey, look. They're gay. Just don't stand in the fire in the ground. I mean, yes, that's a start. What's your opinion about the Bronze Brotherhood? They seem to be trying to help the city. They can all hang. They have nothing but misery where they interfere. If they have the coin, they'll do anything. They're thieves and murderers, and I can't wait to see them trampled. Well, I have good news for you. Damn. Sorry about that. I do my best to make our lives here as easy as I can, but there's only so much to do to alleviate the pain of the past. I lived here most of my life. We're a center for trade. What is there to say? Town's alright, but living in its own occupying force makes it hard to truly relax. Okay, so, on the one hand, I killed your occupying force. On the other hand, that's probably just going to mean another... I mean, that's definitely just going to mean another occupying force is coming. The visual freezes, but the audio doesn't. Huh. When I'm dropping frames. You haven't always lived here? Several years before Kara's invasion, I moved away from Lethbridge Crossing, granddaughter of Lethian. Oh. I met Dea in the Bastard City. We were living in the Bastard City to hear about Kara's sources. I think we got out of there at just the right time. It's not even dropping frames. Just the visual stops, but there's no audio hiccup whatsoever. I mean, it shows dropping frames on my end. So I wonder if that's... I did enable an option that was like... it was basically like, don't disconnect if you're not getting stuff. But then I thought that's when it shows up that Twitch screen that I've seen on some of them. When your connection drops, so that it doesn't so it doesn't actually break up the broadcast, like for like when I make my highlights and stuff. I was like, oh, that might be a nice option, but that shouldn't affect. I mean, if it's getting audio but not, that wouldn't. I don't think that would cause that. I don't know. But yeah, I am dropping a lot of frames, and I don't know what to do about that. So I just have the same. Yeah, I'm on Chicago, which is like, you know. I don't even remember where's the actual change, like your, I don't know. Get better, Twitch. Nothing really seemed like home until I returned to Lethian's Crossing, but I could live anywhere as long as this one is with me. True, the trade hasn't been as vibrant as here lately. I have faith that the world will set itself right soon enough. People call me a fool. Yeah, you're Lethian's granddaughter. One of many, I suspect, but I'm the only one anyone knows about. Before you ask, no, Eldian is not my father. Maybe you haven't heard my grandfather. Wasn't exactly the settling down type. No, I don't know anything about Lethian. I didn't know it was a real person, or a recent person. So, information to me. Oh. Okay. There's not that much time left on the stream, but still. Look at that.
I got it.
Oh. material force. Oh, so material force is different from force, and maybe I just don't have any material force. I don't have that core. That's a different core? That's kind of weird. Oh, this is the forge zone. Hi guys. Master the Fatebinder is here. Zedenya, Master of the Forge. She looks cool. Turns and approaches you, her lithe body moving fluidly as she walks. She stops before you, her stance stolid and sure, but you see she's standing lightly on her feet, ready to move if necessary. She never takes her eyes off you, but you know she's acutely aware of her surroundings. Fatebinder, may the fires of your forge never cool. She salutes you. I had hoped our paths would cross. Word has reached my ears of your hand in removing the Edict of Storms from Sentinel Stand Keep. That was no small feat. I would ask how you did it, but I'm sure you have more important things to talk about. In my years leading the Forgebound, I've never heard of a Fatebinder accomplishing something of such significance. It's an honor to meet someone of such distinguished deeds. What can this servant of the flame do for you? Why have you come to Lethian's Crossing? What an odd question, Fatebinder. When you showed up in the forge, I thought you had been sent to check up on me, as my mission came directly from Tunon, shouldn't you already know? I was tasked with creating an artifact to protect the Forgebound from the Bane. We have been delayed too often and lost too many of our own, so it was decreed that something must be done. I created the Mage Bane Helm to keep the Bane at bay. Once the helm is in place, its magic will keep the Bane locked away inside the old walls. Ooh. Ooh. Why did you create a helm? Forgebound are crafters of weapons and armor, not statues and baubles. I make what I know. It's also portable and can be moved easily or used in battle should its protection be needed elsewhere in the future. For the time being, though, it will remain here. Why did the Forgebound stay here if the Bane are such a threat? The Forge is in the shadow of the old walls, an area rich with iron. We have ample supply of raw material and the influence of ancient magics. It's an acceptable risk, and with the helm in place, the Bane will no longer be an issue. Why were you asked to create this item? All Forgebound are masters of the craft, but each also has their special talents. The Mage Bane required someone. Hi, Rosa. Oh, do you want to come see? Want to come get hugs? Hello. You up from your nap? Yeah, she's good at helms. That is the answer. Oh, okay. Bye bye, Rosa. You gonna go look out the window? No. You're so cute. Tunon wanted a masterpiece, so he asked the master. How did you become master of the Forgebound? I was trained at a young age, never felt any connection. I was instructed how to repair my equipment. The fire spoke to me. It sang when I soaked it and told me where to swing my hammer and achieve the proper shape. My skills were superior to everyone else. I took risks in magic no one else dared to touch. I created some of the most powerful artifacts ever to come from the Forgebound. Kairos recognized my skills and granted me the title Master of the Forge. I was sent to ensure the Forgebound and continue making weapons. And you're in luck. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to join us. Okay. Sure. Are we also supposed to be stealing some tools? Pretty sure. An outsider never arrives alone. At least that's what my mother always said. Seems she knew what she was talking about. I'm Eldian. Welcome to Lethian's Crossings. What? Oh, you're just hanging out in here with the Forgebound? You must be the one everyone's talking about. Tunon's Fatebinder, right? Hearing stories about your exploits in Vedrian's Well, I expected you to be 12 feet tall and shoot fire from your mouth. Can't always tell the contents of a pie from its crust, can you? Okay. Not really a fan of the way you use your weapons to say hello, but this isn't the first time blood was shed over Lethian's Crossing, and it certainly won't be the last. And I won't pretend I'll miss the Brotherhood. Finally, someone acknowledges it. Enough of my prattling. You didn't come here for history lesson to get my opinion on your grandeur. The adjudicator sent you for the Archon of Song, I assume. Yes. What was that about the Archon of Song? This is a little. I need my subterfuge option that's like, yes, I am here for the Archon of Song. Siren, the songbird, is like it's half the town she's got mooning over her in that hovel near the river. It's on the first tier if you want to find her. Feel free to take her with you when you go. But seeing as you're not here for you, what can I do for you? I didn't say that. God, I gotta work on my poker face. I'm the dubious distinction of being the oldest living resident. Oh boy. What can you tell me about the Spire? Lethian thought it was a good idea to settle here. We already had a bane problem. Using the crossing as well as the main fortress, the bane issue is even worse. Okay. How did you seal the door? Obtained a keystone. Cursed the soldiers found it while they were looking for a way to seal the doors. Only temporary measure holds the blade in big for now. That's why Tune instructions said any to create an artifact. Will you let me into the old walls? No. Okay. Tell me your thoughts on the Bronze Brotherhood. They were here since the crossing was founded, and Lethian herself hired them. Well, Narat offered to pay them to help Karis' forces. I knew we were in some trouble. Taking pay from two employers is going to end badly. Raiden is following a path only he can see. Oh right, he's still alive because he ran away in a cutscene. What do you think about this favored? I'm not sure. Carla Chorus. Didn't seem to care much about leaving Selma behind. The crossing can be a bit intimidating. The river is named the Portisker. The waterfalls are the sunrise and moonrise. Okay. Can you tell me about the crossing's history? Who was Lethian? The biggest pain in the ass I ever knew. Suppose I shouldn't talk about my mother like that. Okay, traitor. Give a blind man time to pile rocks, eventually a little target. Kairos gives and Kairos takes. Lethian is stripped for trade rights. Concentrate on making existing local settlement the center of commerce for the tiers by the claws of beast. Just that. It wasn't long after that it was renamed Lethian's Crossing. Okay, so she didn't found the town. She just owned the town with money and renamed it after. Lethian was your mother. How do you think I became the Reeve of the Crossing? Ah, yes, hereditary aristocracy. Yeah, I may be the oldest living resident here, but that's not good enough reason to make someone a leader. Although, come to think of it, neither is just being the offspring of the former leader. How did you build the old wall bridges? What is Kairos' interest? Iron. It's a merchant who tried to peddle iron rocks as magical. Interesting. Why does the Brotherhood want Lethian? Land, breeding stock, I don't know. Okay. Goodbye. Oh, he's also going up there. Okay, great. I guess maybe if you go into his house first, he's down there, and then you do his whole intro, and then he shows up here to be like, I'm coming.
That wasn't so hard.
Plans. Ooh. Holy. Glad I can just, like, steal all this shit. It's hot. Don't touch it. Thanks. Is there something you want? What do you do here in the forge? Keep things running smoothly. Upkeep mostly. I'm also second in command to Lohara, so in case anything ever happens here, I'm here to take charge. Okay. A muscular woman. Toothy smile. Do you kill with your left hand or your right? I'm a mage, I use both. Normally I can tell at a glance, but you're a little harder to read. Noted. I'm Lahara, Master of Tempering, and Forge Master of Lethian's Crossing. Yes, I see the hours left of the day, but there's no harm in pausing my work if it means speaking with the Baitbinder. How may I be of assistance? I feel like that's not the best way to say that. Why do you want to know? The gauntlet is the hardest piece of the panoply. The most rewarding to work. So many scales, so many different sizes. Imagine you see a lot of battle in your line of work. You look weary, ecstatic. The ritual of the forge links heart to hammer. My blood beats only when I strike my ingot. My forge runs too hot and my breath becomes too hurried. The bond is both fatiguing and exhilarating. Couldn't that kill you? I should hope so. Better than being defiled and killed by brigands, poisoned by grain rot, or slain by childbirth. Would not a soldier wish to die in battle? No. Well, that in practice, but yes, the rituals link the senses to the materials, the body to the tools. My hand becomes a joint to the hammer at the true end of my arm. I feel the heat of the forge or the weather of the room. Okay. Let's talk about Barrick. I'd like to free him. Oh. Interesting. If you merely look over him, that's not exactly against the adjudicator's decree, is it? There may be an individual who can help you. Rumors that there's a mage smith of some manner in the Stone Sea. All rights, he should have been killed, so I assume that he's worked out a deal with that glowing green bastard Narat. I cannot provide you with a name, but you might ask around Halfgate. Okay. Tell me about the Forgebound. The Union of Magical and Manual Perfection. Okay. Some are weavers, carpenters. One of our otter members fancies himself a chef. Oh man, I want to meet the magic chef. Please. Wise and mighty Kairos has been kind to our guild. He has been true to his word. Forgebound iron has trampled the tears. Great. Zinni is the best leader I've had the pleasure of working under. He is my second should anything happen to me. I don't know much about him. Okay. Why would you pay porters to carry you? Why walk if you could pay porters to carry you? We have ways to protect ourselves from those who abuse us, but we study the arcane for the purposes of building, not destroying. Whole place might have been ignored, except there's other iron everywhere. I'm looking for some napping tools. None of us have heard from him in some time. Certainly did his part to create the forge here, but there's little else for a napper to do after setting a foundation. Quite certain he was ordered to return home. This, on the other hand, is the vanguard of my work. My tour duty ends only when there are no more enemies for my iron to kill. I'd prefer not to say. That's your right, not under my supervision, so I ask only out of curiosity. We're here to meet your quotas anyway. It's good to know that he's alive. What did you know of him? Only the superficials. He worked in stone, and more keen on metal, so we rarely compared notes. I knew he was arrogant, confident beyond his years and talent. Does he have any associates around? Well, once this place was built, most of the nappers were sent home. I know his supervisor was Cassandra. She was sent home as well. Currently enjoying a boat ride home. Say nothing. Yeah. Did the stone nappers leave behind any of their tools? I have no idea what inventory the stonesmiths kept them. All of our stoneworkers left some time ago. A few of them meant to return north by ocean travel. So at first traveling the southern coastline, I imagine they're probably gone by now, but if you need those tools, I can imagine they had room on the galley to take all their sledgehammers. I'd ask around for Cassandra, since she's likely in a boat, see if some locals drafted to attend to her or haul her stuff. Maybe they inherited some of her excess belongings. I suppose in the abstract I could have cast a few chisels and hammers, but if you're looking for tools made by and for the stone experts, I think South Haven is your best bet. Okay, thank you. Can you make something for me? Can? Most certainly. Will? Well, Kairos invented cues for a reason. Kairos invented cues. There you go, Fiona. I didn't realize my quest was so thoughtless. My apologies. I get unreasonable demands every day, but it's not the volume, it's the purpose. I do resent the Kairos demand to reduce our work to mere quotas. I should be allowed to customize the work for every soldier. Only apprentices have anything to learn from making the same size helmet again and again.
On it.
He brought order to the tiers via cues. Evidently, then, that's part of the program. Right, won't play for too much longer. Did Dio just get up? Oh my god, I turned the camera on and he left immediately.
Right.
Did we go in here?
Curious.
Hey. Ooh. Take that. Granted, I don't know that I don't know what quickness does. Oh.
I got it.
His presence seemed to prevent brain drops. Yeah, I'm still seeing him. Looks like a little less, but
Can't do that.
I also don't know how to get up. Oh, that's I went into the doors on the first floor, so I need to do that still. Also, the whole other side. This is a big town, which I knew this was a major town, but I've already been in here. Boop, 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 boop.
Sorry, I can't.
What? Oh, there's a door up here. Oh, Oh. Oh, that's it? Okay. I guess that's it. Now the people listening is crossing one less thing to worry about. Will you go inside and see what effect the helm is having on the Bane? You're just gonna leave it sitting out there in the open? I haven't cast the protection magic on it yet. Before I do that, someone needs to go inside the old walls to ensure everything's working properly. Safety, I don't doubt you, but I need to know the Bane are contained. Well, of course, the law states that no one allowed in the other walls, but if no one goes inside, we'll never know if the helmet is working. I will do this for you. This is the key to enter the old walls. Great. That's what I needed.
Sorry, I can't.
What am I at? Yeah, reputation-wise. Oh, not this. Reputation-wise. There we go. Oh, Jesus. They're really happy with me all of a sudden. Alright. I was like here, and I got to here. I didn't do anything. I just talked to people. It's not
Sorry,
even like
I
I
can't.
wasn't a jerk. I murdered all those guards. Also, I did it again. Shouldn't have. One of these was like, yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, never mind. Yes, I did steal from them, that's true. That appears to have no impact on any of this game. Greetings. What's wrong? My sister Kaylee and I watched the Bronze Brotherhood fending out multiple ways to cover source and I tried to get crossing. I was terrified, but she was exhilarated. Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh! Okay! Really thought this was going somewhere else. They were all found dead at Deserter's March. Is there anything I can do? Okay. I don't know where Deserter's March is, so I'm... Where did you think it was going? Well, Mary, when he said, oh, she joined up, and he's really sad, I assumed that I had murdered her. So I was happy to find out that she died in an unrelated incident.
I got it.
I can be trusted. Ask around town if you don't believe me. Oh, so sorry that I didn't. I wasn't reading through it. Yeah. It said she got so excited that she joined up, Uh, and then she was, you know, she went on an operation or whatever and got killed. I can buy a grain of noble sentiments, but if a fate binder is asking, I can find an enemy to be forthcoming. Says to be the occasional missive. Last I heard from her, she's doubled back toward the burning library. Dangerous enough that she can recover scripts from her old home. I think she's avoiding the actual library, seeing as it's the epicenter of devastation. She mentioned a place called Phlogiston. Oh, okay. Fire. The village that used to be called Babbling Springs before the war out in the contested lands. That's as much as I know. Maybe she's taking her chance with the library itself. Okay. Good to know. Let's go over here. Let's go through these buildings. Oh yeah, sirens. Shit. That's why I didn't go into these. Okay. I don't... Siren is going to be another big conversation, I assume. I might stop before going in there. Also, I think it's supposed to be Siren, but like, she's the Archon of Song. She has magic, you know, she's a magic lady that seduces people with her voice, with her singing voice. And she's called Siren. It's like,
On it.
do I want to go in? I don't know if I want to go in. I guess I can go in. Oh, hey. Hey, what was that? Aw.
I got it.
She just like wearing like a... Oh, what? She's got a weird helmet on. I was looking at her dress. A young woman stands here, surrounded by a group of villagers. She speaks to them in soft, dulcet tones, holding them hypnotized with her hand motions. She wears an ornate headdress that surrounds her face, its forehead inset with an enormous red gem. The headdress flashes as she speaks. You're unable to tell if it's a trick of the light or the gem in it is actually glowing. She's swept up in her oration and seems completely unaware that you've arrived. It takes a few minutes before you realize she was also in the Scarlet Chorus camp in Bendrian's Well. She was? She opens her eyes and looks at you over the heads of the people gathered before her.
Ah, look. Mother has returned. Have I gotten out of line? Have you come to punish me? Am I a bad girl? Or do you just want to use my power?
You know, that is not what I expected her to sound like at all. That is not the soft, dulcet tones I was expecting. Her face takes on a mock-serious demeanor as she speaks, and with her words you hear the sound of a breeze rustling through the forest. It's at the same time calming and distressing. The girl smiles. Also, she's not a girl, right? She's... does not look like a child.
Do you remember me, Fatebinder? Now don't disappoint me. We worked together at the Vellum Citadel. You used my voice to subdue those naughty sages who tried to escape.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. The gentle breeze of her words gains force as she speaks. She steps forward, the crowd parting before her. They turn and eye you confrontationally, some of them interposing themselves between you and the girl. She looks at them and rolls her eyes. When she does, the sound of the approaching storm fades. Does it look like she's here to hurt me? She returns her gaze to you and leans forward to share a secret. Honestly, what passes for guards these days, right? Not anything like the disfavored guards you gave me. It's a shame that they died the way they did. They decided to spout off forbidden knowledge. You punished the disfavored soldiers responsible for killing the sages in order that several members of the Legion of Servants. The Archon assigned as personal bodyguards. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Oh well, life in Kairos' employ is dangerous. At least it is for most people. I'm quite capable of taking care of myself.
Not that I mind them trying to protect me, even if they don't really mean it. I suppose you're here to tell me I can't gather another flock?
She makes a decisive gesture toward the group. I had no idea you were here until I got here. I don't care.
If some people want to worship me, is that really such a bad thing? Is Kairos so insecure to worry about a little competition? Look at me. Do you think I seem dangerous? What harm can a 15-year-old girl cause? I'm only a child.
I don't think that model is conveying that she is a 15-year-old girl. Her smile falters and she looks down. Her hand moves to the headdress, her thumb tracing the edge of it. I mean, obviously there's not that much detail, so I guess, could be, sure. Traces the edge of it along her jawline. She looks back up, the hard look back in her eyes.
I'd say it's annoying, but don't you think it's kind of flattering to have everyone wanting me so desperately? Kairos, the voices of Nerat, Tunon, you?
What are you suggesting? I don't know what's going on.
Never mind. I'm just feeling a little paranoid. Past guardians have shown themselves to be a little more interested in me than entirely necessary. But now to
Really?
a more important matter.
Kairos,
There is
the
something you can do
person
to assist
no
me.
one ever sees in person. I don't think they were interested in you. Nor do I think Tunon was, and the voice in Rat, I guess, is a creep. But how long was the prologue supposed to be? I mean, the prologue takes place over the course of like years, like 2 years or something, I think. And it's been, I don't know, maybe a couple months at most since then. Her mouth opens in a perfect O shape, and the sound that pours out is captivating, entrancing. It dampens the ambient bustle of the hall until it seems that nothing exists but her voice. According to Rai, you see Verse cup her hands to her ears, turning her head away from Siren.
Remove my helmet.
The ruby headpiece on her brow flashes as if in warning. What are you trying to do to me?
Really? Nothing at all? What a disappointment. Not to mention a colossal waste of effort on my part. Probably spreading myself too thin trying to keep them all under my thrall.
She indicates the people surrounding her.
I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're no use to me at all. Keeping up the act can be a bit tiring at times. I've been the songbird for so long, I've forgotten how to be anything else.
I can help! You can come with me!
Why on earth would you want that? I can't imagine you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart. Oh, Tunon must have had a hand in this. Or Nerat. Maybe I'd rather stay here where people won't insist on ordering me around all the time. Although, you did activate one of the spires, so your power is something I could learn from, and you are right. I'm certainly not going to make any significant advances staying here with a bunch of nobodies worshipping me. Watching you in action could give me the edge I need to unlock a spire of my own. Fine. I will allow you the glorious gift of my presence in your party.
Yeah, the Arcana song is a teen pop star. That's a choice.
Well then, let's go. If you're gonna teach me the wonders of the world, it's not gonna happen here.
Goodbye to you too.
What does she look like? I don't know what Siren's. I don't know anything about her shit. Oh, she's got a bunch of shit though. She's got songs. Oh, she's a fucking bard. Of course she is. Oh my god, it's literally, yeah, it's like Chanter in Pillars of Eternity. It's the same like mechanics, except she's the only one who has it. Wow, yeah, the duration, the linger, the stanzas. This is the Chanter mechanics from Pillars. Except they're all, you don't get to choose what her songs look like. You just have set songs. Oh my god, there's so much. This is terrible. I don't want to deal with this. I figured she would just be a spellcaster, a regular spellcaster, which I guess she probably still is. Are any of these even good? Okay, Frozen, but you have to wait a long time to get there. Peace and War. Interesting. Rapid tempo. Okay. Breath. What the heck? I don't know what that. What is breath? +1 starting breaths. You have a bird lady who sings. She's not a bird. I don't know what breaths are. Does she have to use breaths to sing songs? Oh, she can summon. Oh, because she's a chanter, just like chanters. They have summons. I don't think anyone else in this game has had a summon. Reducing the speed over. Wow, weird. Okay, yeah, she's got some stuff for additional spell slots, so she's some kind of mage. She can retain breath. Oh, she's immune to engagement. That's cool. Turn her into a rapper. Oh boy. Amount of breath retained at the end of combat. Oh. Huh. And that summons things. Or that's also a summon at the end. Interesting. Yeah, what's her lore at? 62, but that's because we haven't used any of her points. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, she might need. Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. How many spell slots does he have? Oh, quite a bit. She doesn't have as good a lore. She has a worse mage. But we can. Okay, these require more. Okay, interesting. Where's her like magic bonuses? They were over here. Okay. Large bonus disengagement events. Well, we don't care about that because we want to get to that. Wow. Well, this is not actually very good. Okay. Well, that's kind of nice. Actually. Kind of like that. Increases the range or defensive. So I don't know what the breaths are. I have no idea. Shielded for 20 seconds until damaged. I don't know what shielded means. They're all cones, so she kind of has to be up close. So I wonder if we try to use her as a defensive person. Oh, okay, so you had to get that before you can get this. Okay. Frozen for 16 seconds, that's pretty good. Maybe? Not on a cone, though, that's the problem. Okay. What an exciting end to the stream. I mean, that doesn't generally happen. This is kind of neat, though. I would like that. Alright, let's get that, just in case. I mean, sure. I guess, I don't know what this does. So these are her defensive songs. I guess? I don't know if these are considered. Oh, those are considered. Oh, I see. Huh. Huh. I don't know what breath is. I don't know how it works. Let's just do this for right now. She has more points. She has one more point. Okay, does it say anything about, like... How? Oh, requires 5 breaths. Oh. So she built... Oh, because she's a chanter! Okay. I understand what it means now. That would actually be... These would be very useful then. Where do her spells, like... Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is literally... Okay. Okay. There is no explanation of this. I don't... How, if you haven't played... If you don't already know these mechanics, I have no idea how you're supposed to know this. Also, how do I choose what song she's singing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Parry and dodge. Might. I want might. Apparently you need breaths to use arias. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's again, it's the same thing as in the chanters in pillars. They gain, I don't remember what the points are called, but basically every time they complete a stanza, they get a point, and then they use their points to activate their actual spells, like their summons and shit. There's been no one in the game that has any kind of like all the spellcasting in this game are abilities. All the abilities in this game, I guess, because these aren't spells technically. All the abilities in this game are insta use. They don't have requirements other before this, so it didn't occur to me that that's what they were for. Okay, I'm gonna save the game and quit. We did the thing. I gotta go make dinner. I'm hungry. Thanks everyone for joining me. This was fun. Glad to get back into this game, even if it's weird and frustrating. Yeah, I mean mechanics is it's fine mechanically. It just, there should be a pop-up thing that explains her character mechanics, because they're completely different from everyone else's in the game, and they are just straight up lifted from pillars. It's really weird. Yeah, so hoping to continue doing this on Mondays. Gonna try to ramping up back to more streaming. I think doing it at this time is reasonable. It works, at least as long as I'm, basically for as long as I'm working from home, which is until September at the earliest. I think I can do this schedule even on days when I'm working. It's fine. And then yeah, so I will be back Friday, I think, for Halo 2. And yeah, you can follow for notifications when I go live. Oh, we got a cat back. We got Dio back. You can sub for emotes with my cats, like Dio there. I appreciate everybody hanging out and chatting. It's a lot of fun for me. I hope it is fun for you, and I hope you join me again in the future. Goodbye.